Hey everyone, my name is Andrew Avalos, and I am honored to be able to bring you this presentation of LPT Realty to give you a deep dive into this amazing company. At the time of this recording, LPT Realty has just hit our 3-year mark. We are open in all 50 states and in Canada. So without any further delay, I'm going to share my screen and let's get started. Okay, here we go. An introduction to LPT Realty. Robert Palmer is the founder and CEO of LPT. LPT Realty was founded in 2022. Robert is a successful entrepreneur with a background in the real estate and mortgage industry. He is a phenomenal business leader, visionary, master marketer, and technologist. Robert writes the code for LPT Connect, which is our proprietary software. Simply amazing. These are just some of the few awards that we've won here in 2025 and one that we got in 2024. So in 2024 at the Las Vegas Inman Awards Conference, we were awarded the most innovative brokerage award. In 2025, we received the Apex Training Award winner, the Tech 100, winner. Robert was given the Inman Power Players winner here in 2025. He was also ranked in the top 200 of the most influential individuals in residential real estate with the Swanepoel Power 200 Award. And we were just also given the 2025 AVA Digital Award. And the biggest and best is the RealTrends Verified Top 10. We have been growing by leaps and bounds. We are a 3-year-old company that is in the top 10 in production. That is phenomenal. Our agent count is growing every day. However, we made the top 10 as a 3-year-old company verified by RealTrends, and we are excited about the agents that we are attracting and the fact that we are a real estate first company. A couple of key hires that LPT has made in the last 6 to 7 months was bringing on Michael Valdez as CEO of LPT International. Michael has a very, very unique pedigree. He is the only individual that has the experience in global real estate that he does. Michael was in charge of overseeing some of the biggest brands in real estate globally. He was a top executive at EXP that helped EXP span into 24 different countries, all without having to jump on a plane. He has the relationships internationally that are taking LPT Realty International, and we are absolutely excited about having Michael as the CEO of International. Another key player that LPT Realty has brought on is Jeff Whiteside. They brought Jeff in as the Chief Financial Officer of LPT Holdings, another amazing individual, another amazing human being that has a very, very rare pedigree. Jeff is the only CFO that has experience in the cloud-based brokerage with more than 25,000 agents. As we are set to go publicly traded, we are currently in pre-IPO standings. This is a big deal. Jeff was the CFO and Chief Collaboration Officer of eXp World Holdings for 5 years. He was a CFO and General Manager for General Electric for 14 years and Group Financial Officer and Vice President of Pitney Bowes for 4 years. So I would absolutely say that he is cut out for the job. So let's take a look at why LPT Realty is the fastest growing cloud brokerage in history. I love this chart. So let's take a look. The race to 10,000 agents, if you will. EXP got to 10,000 agents in 9 years. They had 47 states and Canada. Real Brokerage got to 10,000 agents in 8 years with 46 states in Canada. And LPT Realty hit the 10,000 agent mark in only 2 years in 19 states. We continue to grow as our brokerage is now in all 50 states. At the time of LPT hitting 10,000 agents, we did not have California open, which is the largest state in the United States and agent count. So super exciting. You can see the growth. You can see how we're setting new records with the top 10 in RealTrends, with being able to get to 10,000 agents in the absolute shortest amount of time. And this presentation is going to show you why. So our brokerage vision. As your brokerage, it is our job to give you an unfair advantage over other agents. LPT Realty builds an unfair advantage through our technology, our marketing, our education, and our compensation. And I will be going over all of these here in this presentation. Let's talk about our core values. Real estate first. We understand that there's no rev share, there's no stock value, there is nothing without production. So the company is committed to helping agents get to where they want to be and helping them sell a lot of real estate and achieving their goals. So LPT Realty stands for Listing Power Tools. It's in our name. Empowering agent choice. Our founder, Robert Palmer, believes that each of us got into this business for our own separate reasons. We have our own individual definitions of success, and Robert is committed to meeting every agent where they are and helping them get to where they want to be so that they can realize their own unique, special definition of success. Redefining agent compensation. Our dual compensation plans are like no other. We are the only brokerage that gives agents the choice in the comp plan that they get to choose. Agent-centric branding. Our logo is round. It's not edgy. It's smooth. We want it to be the period at the end of your real estate career. We don't care what color you use. We don't care how you use the logo, as long as you are in compliance with your governing real estate board. So as long as you're in compliance with your branding and how you're marketing, we really want you to use our logo, use the LPT logo, blend it into your brand, and push you and your brand in the forefront, in front of your clients and your community. Brokerage powered marketing. We believe that having an independent broker, having a national and international real estate brokerage to help you power your brand, to help you be the focal point of your business, and having a national and international brokerage to support that. Now, let's take a look at our dual compensation plans. There are no sign-up fees and no monthly fees to be with LPT Realty. Let's take a look at the Simple Business Builder plan. It is a flat fee, 100% model, $500 per file with a $5,000 cap. It allows you to build an organization. It gives you performance awards, allows you to earn performance awards. And then you have all of the tools and technology offerings that LPT has. So let's take a look at this. It's a flat fee model, $500 per file with a $5,000 cap. Simple math, 10 transactions, and you are completely capped. And that is it. Very, very simple. The brokerage partner plan is a traditional 80-20 split. It has a $15,000 cap. It also allows you to build an organization. However, this plan allows you to participate in revenue share, have a branch office. You can be eligible for Black Badge. You can mentor agents, and it provides higher level of performance awards, as well as all of the tools and technology offerings that LPT has. Now, there's no monthly fees. So how do we pay E&O and how do we pay those other things? There is a one-time $500 annual fee that comes out of your first transaction. So your first closing of your calendar year, not a January to December, but from the time that you join LPT Realty, that begins your calendar year. So at your first closing, the company will take out a $500 annual fee, and that covers all of your errors and omissions for that year. All transactions have a $195 transaction fee. That can be written into your buy side or sell side contracts. So let's take a look at this and let's take a deeper dive into these compensation plans. If you're an agent, maybe you're just getting started. Maybe you're really just kind of focused on your business and you want to come in and you want to retain more of what you earn. Um, and you're just really just trying to get things going for yourself. This business builder, flat fee, 100% model is perfect for you. It allows you to come in at a $500 per file with a $5,000 cap. What does build an organization mean? That means that you can attract agents to the company. I'll go into compensation for contribution and how that works. However, you can start to build an organization. You will not see revenue share. However, through your back office, you will see that if you were to refer agents to LPT Realty by taking part in the attraction, you can see what you would have earned if you were on the brokerage partner plan. You can move from the business builder to the broker partner at any time. So let's just say you want to come in, you want to get your feet wet on the business builder plan. You start selling some real estate, your business starts going well. You love the company, you share the company, you start attracting agents to the company just simply because you love it so much. You're going to tell people. And all of a sudden, you start to see that by doing so, you are starting to earn money on a monthly basis. Well, when that makes sense to you, you can you can move yourself over to the brokered partner plan and start to receive that money. And initially, that money will ultimately start to pay off your cap. So pretty incredible there. Now, let's take a look at the brokerage partner plan. Now, why would somebody want to come in on the broker partner plan? This is truly about those agents that want to build a brokerage within a brokerage. Those agents that are running a team, that aspire to do more, maybe have a branch office, maybe really getting into revenue share and attraction and building an organization. This is the plan for you. So it's a $15,000 cap on an 80-20 split, allows you to build an organization, participate in revenue share, and have a branch office if you wanted to. The black badge benefit is huge. I'm going to go into that. But let's take a look and say what would it be like if you were to build a team, or let's just say that you're already an existing team leader. Well, if you're with a franchise brokerage, you know that that is a revolving door. Very, very difficult to attract and maintain team agents with any type of franchise brokerage. One, you have a franchise fee. Secondly, the brokerage wants to get paid upfront no matter what. Oftentimes, when you bring on a team member, that team member is going to be on a 70-30 split with the brokerage. So by the time you go and you take your 50-50 split, you're training, you're teaching, you're mentoring, by the time you get your 50-50 split with that agent's only getting about 30, maybe 25, 35% of the transaction. Most of the time, these agents see the big commission check, they see how much is being taken out, they see what little they're getting, and they do not stay in that environment. Oftentimes leaving the team leader in this vicious circle of attraction and trying to find the next agent to take that agent's place. And that agent oftentimes either leaves the brokerage or moves into the office next door and becomes your competition after everything that you've showed them and taught them. So the other option is if you're with a current cloud brokerage and you are trying to build a team, or you have you already have a team, you are able to bring in, if you were on this brokerage partner plan, your entire team on this business builder plan. So yes, you come in on the 80-20 and you can bring your current team on a flat fee, $500 per file, $5,000 cap. And there are no stipulations on how you financially run your team. The other cloud brokerages have stipulations. If your agent's going to be on a half cap, or if they're going to be on a mega team cap, they dictate those financials and they do not give you full autonomy to run your team the way you see fit financially. At LPT Realty, it puts the power back into the team leader. You can bring on as many business builders and run your team and dictate the commissions accordingly for you to keep more of what you earn, and so does the team member that you bring under the company. So this plan is truly amazing. If you are with any of the other franchise flat fee brokerages and you look at our flat fee model, it absolutely dominates. If you take a look at this entire dual compensation plan as a whole, you just simply can't beat it. It's truly amazing. And I'm going to get down and talk about some of these other features of the brokerage partner, and so that you can see how beneficial it is to be on this brokerage partner plan. Again, I do want to share with you that if you come in as a business builder, you can switch to the brokerage partner plan at any time. All you have to do is submit a request to switch. They'll send you an addendum and you can make the move from business builder to broker partner and start receiving all of these bigger benefits. Okay, most residential real estate brokerages do not allow their agents to conduct commercial real estate. However, yes, you can at LPT Realty. And we have extensive training so that you can have successful closings in commercial. So if you've ever had an opportunity to close a commercial transaction, you no longer have to give that out as a referral, or you no longer have to choose whether you're going to be in a commercial or residential environment. You can do both here at LPT Realty. So let's talk about the just listed power pack. This is the little box that started it all, and I'm super excited to share with you. What you get in this power pack is 188 pieces of print marketing collateral, a dedicated property website, a custom sign writer, text response capture, digital marketing ads, and this is free to all LPT agents on every one of your listings. So this is a marketing power pack that LPT Realty provides its agents free. Yes, that is correct. FREE on every one of your listings. You might be looking at this box, this picture right now and be like, okay, what exactly is this box? I want to share with you, these are not just random pictures of any old house. You can get a sample box when you join LPT Realty. You can take this with you, along with you, to your listings to show your listing clients, your potential listing clients, the type of marketing and advertising that you're going to do to get their home sold. What's in this box? So this text, that phone number on the sign, that is a sign writer. That number, a number like that will be given to you. It will be your proprietary number. Those pictures on all of this collateral will be the exact pictures of your client's home. Yes, the home that you are selling. You will be able to tell your Mr. or Mrs. Seller that your pictures, the pictures of their home will be highlighted on this marketing material. So let's start off with the sign writer. People show up to the house. They see a couple of the pictures of the home. They text the number. You will be instantly contacted that this particular person wants more information about this home, allowing you not only to be able to get the home sold at the highest level, but to be able to prospect for buyer leads, to be able to convert these sign calls to buyer leads, or these sign inquiries to buyer leads. So what else is in the box? Imagine handing your business cards to a listing client and saying, here, go hand out my business cards. Most likely, they won't do it. They have no reason to go hand out your business cards. You may have not earned that right yet. However, with this listing power pack, there are business cards that not only have you and your business contact information on one side, it has the picture, a picture and the marketing of the home that you are selling. So your client's home is on the other side of that business card. They have a reason to now go hand out your business cards because the back of that card is marketing their home. Pop-up cards, thank you cards. It even has the envelopes for these thank you cards. 8.5 by 11, amazing, beautiful, high gloss flyers, brochures for this specific house. There's other 5.5, I think they're 5 by 7 marketing cards that you could pin up in your local coffee shop. And then take a look, there's door hangers in this box. So imagine canvassing the neighborhood right around your listing, and the neighbors are seeing not only your information, but they are seeing that their neighbor's home is for sale and the amazing job that you're doing to get this home sold. So you are not only auditioning for the one sale, you're auditioning for the next sale that the neighbors are looking, they're watching you, and you're able to attract more buyers and be able to have more clients. So I'm going to give you, this was the premise in the beginning of LPT Realty. So I'm going to share with you a little background video so that you can see. I'm very excited about this. Simply, like I said, this is free marketing material for you. And this is how our agents are winning at the listing table day in and day out.
I met Robert when I first got into real estate, and I had done a bunch of transactions in my first couple of months. I wanted to find out as much as I could about what he had done to be successful, and I would implement some of those marketing principles that he had. And slowly but surely, he started running concepts of, well, what if you could do this? Or what if you could do this? Or what if? And so it ultimately ended up becoming the birth of Listing Power Tools.
Yeah, so spin your mind back. In 2016, I went to work for Robert, and he had just gotten the prototype of the Listing Power Tools Power Pack.
I was in those first years back then of building this brand with him. Robert was touching all spheres of marketing at that point.
Radio, television, buying outdoor, writing books, pushing digital, sending out thousands and thousands of pieces of mail.
There were good agents out there who just didn't understand how to market, who understood the contract, who understood how to service the client, who just needed that additional help.
Robert decided that he was going to go full in to try to help real estate agents to win. That was really his motivation. And so he created these marketing tools.
I mean, Robert spent over $150 million on advertising and marketing to be able to put together what he felt was going to help the agent win at the highest level. And it worked.
And all these testimonials were coming in. I had agents that were sending selfies with the box.
Everywhere we went, agents were just crushing it with this box.
It was the most powerful marketing presentation that existed for real estate.
People were literally lined up out the door and around the corner to sign up for Listing Power Tools.
It was just really cool to be there and see the success that these agents were having.
You would drive down the street and see Listing Power Tools writers everywhere.
So innovative. Nobody's ever seen anything like this before.
I mean, it was a phenomenon.
It was absolutely on fire.
Everyone was winning.
My mind was blown at the success I was having because of this box.
The product was so good, it basically wrote its own ads.
It was growing from a geography standpoint. We were spreading across the nation.
People I didn't even know were asking me about this magic white box.
The magic white box.
The magic white box.
I think Robert began to be frustrated because it was as if he had handcuffs on.
All of us were thinking this is a successful product, successful company, successful launch. But it was not successful to Robert.
He had all these ideas of tools that he wanted to create, ways that he wanted to help real estate agents win, and he believed that he needed to become the brokerage.
Good afternoon, everybody. Excited to be here today to talk about the future of Listing Power Tools and Robert Palmer Companies. As many of you know, in 2016, we embarked on a mission to build marketing technology for real estate agents. And I had this goal to make some of the best marketing and philosophies and things that I'd used in my businesses available to real estate agents. But as we went down this journey, we started to realize that unfortunately, as a software as a service, as a SaaS provider, that our interests weren't necessarily aligned with the agents that we served. And so my team and I sat down and we thought about how can we reinvent this company in a way where our interests are aligned, where we can roll out the best possible technology for our agents to help them sell the most homes possible and be as successful as possible and help as many customers of theirs as possible. And we realized that the best way to do that was to become a real estate brokerage. And starting in 2018, we made the decision that that's the direction we were going to go. So here we are almost 4 years later, and I'm proud to announce that Listing Power Tools is giving birth to LPT Realty.
Okay, there you go. Some background on how LPT Realty came to be, listing power tools. So let's take a look at some of the collateral marketing systems, from our social and digital to our print, our presentations, our mail, just listed, just sold, the lead magnets. We have bundles from luxury to land, and then our text capture. I'm going to share with you a little bit about each one of these things a little further. But let's talk about our marketing. And we have this tool called Desi AI. We know that creating the right marketing piece can be a daunting task. So we've invested in helping the agents spend less time on some of these things that maybe they're not so fun. And we've created an amazing AI bot. And without any further delay, let me introduce you to Larry Bird.
Okay, then choose your colors and click submit, and there it is. Whoa, that's awesome, bro. The computing algorithm is unfathomable.
Hey fellas, what are you guys up to?
My guy Larry is showing us this gnarly AI bot. Yeah, it's called Desi. It's basically an all-in-one AI personal marketing department for real estate agents. Give this dude a sick demo, bro.
Yeah, I wanna see.
Okay. Well, first you need a headshot. Say cheese.
Cheese!
Perfect. Now all you gotta do is add some basic info to your profile, make a few selections, and bing, bang, boom, you got marketing, tough guy. Say hello to your personal print collateral, yard sides, and door hangers. Check out your face on that epic billboard. Business cards, postcards, and you're the cover model on these beautiful agent magazines.
Yay, I'm a star!
Bro, it's like having a super brain that understands like everything, even if you're not into all that fancy tech stuff. Unmatched, unparalleled, and truly exceptional in every way. Yeah, it's true. When it comes to self-marketing, Desi handles it all for you. It's the smartest AI bot out there.
Oh no, Peter!
Oh shoot, I didn't know he was back there.
Peter, come back!
How long's he been back there? I seriously had no idea. Dude, you totally bummed out that robot, bro.
Come back, Peter! He didn't mean it!
Oh, no, I meant it. I just didn't mean for him to hear it.
Peter, please!
Okay, so let's take a look at these amazing magazines, these agent magazines. Imagine, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine that this is your face, your information on these magazines. These are amazing, high gloss, high quality paper, well-bound magazines that you can provide to your clients, prospective clients, to give you the unfair advantage, that cutting edge over the competition. Let's take a look at the 7 home buyer strategies. Somebody has interest, you're talking to somebody about the opportunity that they might be looking for a home, being able to hand them something tangible, something that they can hold in their hand, something that connects them back to you, that has really good information, strategies to help them prepare for home buying. The home buyer workbook. Once you guys get the process started, being able to give them something that they can use from start to finish, outline what that process looks like, and for them to be able to have something in their hands that actively keeps them engaged with you. 9 critical questions to ask before hiring a real estate agent. Who does that? Who empowers their potential listing clients of 9 critical questions to ask? LPT agents do. And why? Because we show up with the listing power pack and an active marketing plan. So being able to give your potential clients this information, this amazing branding. You know, we live in a world today where the internet is the moment our clients decide to buy a house or sell a house. We live in a world today where they are jumping on the World Wide Web. They're logging themselves into open houses. They're signing themselves up for some other company's information. And this is a way for them to stay connected with you while the rest of the world is trying to pull them away. How many times have you had a seller go online and start looking for property values, right? As soon as they do that, they're bombarded with advertisements. As soon as you find your buyers going in and signing themselves up for open houses, what happens? Their agents are calling them, other companies are calling them. This is a way to truly stay connected with your clients, whether they're buyers or sellers. Besides, You got to be a rock star or somebody famous to be on a magazine. That's you. So let's take a look at some of our open house power packs, our other marketing power packs, the power pack, this prospecting pack here. This is pretty amazing, you know, for agents that like to canvass an entire neighborhood. For $99, there's 320 pieces of marketing collateral, 320 opportunities for you to get out and have a conversation around your business, to meet someone, to talk to somebody about buying or selling a home. These are truly, truly amazing, well thought out power packs that you can have at your fingertips at any time that you want. Just listed, just sold, and open house direct mail, all from the power of your back office, all from the power of your LPT Connect. Being able to go in and be able to send this without having to go into a third-party company, without having to upload photos. Your photos are already there of your listing. You just listed it, you just sold it, you just got your free power pack. So we already have the information. Being able to go in there and order your just listed, just sold postcards, and then at a very, very affordable price. This is phenomenal, making it easy for you, the agent, to continue to advertise your business. These are just some of the social media graphics that you can use at absolutely no cost. They're constantly being updated. There's so much more than this. I just couldn't put everything on one computer screen. But being able to put your image on all of this, utilizing the power of Desi AI, and then posting this to your Instagram, to your TikTok, to your Facebook, and really being able to advertise yourself, your business at a very high level. So all of this, again, is available to you through your LPT Connect. And then digital campaigns, having relevant information posted for you. Digital campaigns done for you starting at $99. This is awesome, allowing you to continue to just, you know, for those of you that really like social media, this is going to give you an opportunity to be able to have some really valid stats being sent out to your sphere of influence about you, about the communities that you serve, and allowing you to be able to go ahead and create those funny videos and those catchy videos. And for those of you that aren't really much people that post or do much social media, this is an opportunity for you to start doing social media, valid information about you and your business for $99. This is incredible. Done for you marketing digital campaign. Now, we all know that every other real estate brokerage in the world has luxury division. Everybody does, but LPT really has some very nice branded luxury. We have a couple of different levels of luxury. There is a QR code here on the screen. If you want to scan that with your phone, our Executive Vice President, Matthew Hodge, will give you about a 4-minute video of the different levels of luxury. So if your home actually qualifies as a luxury listing, there's a lot of incentive here to be able to utilize these luxury listing packages. Pretty amazing. Now, how are we building the unfair advantage with our knowledge and technology? Let's take a look. So document management, we have 2 options. Most companies just say, here's how you do it. We have Dotloop, free for all LPT agents. So this is taking your documents, to have a complete file, and to be able to have a complete file so you get paid at the closing table with LPT Realty. No more checks going back to your brokerage, having to wait for file compliance, having your broker to cut the check. Sometimes that takes agents a week or even longer to get paid. By being able to have an electronic document management system and having our file compliance auditors review your files through either Dotloop or SkySlope, allowing you with a complete file to get paid at the closing table and get a check directly from the title company. Dotloop, free for all LPT agents. However, if you are using SkySlope currently or have used it in the past and want to continue to use it, you can use SkySlope. It's a one-time $99 activation fee. Again, it's one-time $99 activation fee, and you will never pay ever again. So there are 0 monthly fees after activating. So again, your choice, Dotloop or SkySlope, what fits you and your business best. Now, current CRM options. Most companies just provide you with one option. Here's what we use. Here's what you're going to use. However, that's not the case at LPT Realty. Lofty is free for all LPT agents. And we have negotiated some very, very aggressive pricing with both KV Core and Follow Up Boss. There's $49 a month with an one-time activation fee of only $99 for either KV Core or Follow Up Boss. Truly amazing. If you've ever researched these CRMs and you know how much they actually can cost you on a monthly basis, you realize that this is very, very, very inexpensive. So again, current CRM options, you get 3. Lofty, free, KV Core and Follow Up Boss for a nominal $49 a month with a $99 activation fee. It's your choice. LPT Connect. This is LPT's proprietary software. There are many brokerages out there that utilize other companies' software. However, when those companies go out of business or change their software, it changes the way those companies must do business. They must respond. At LPT Realty, our founder, Robert Palmer, he writes the code for our technology. He understood that he did not want to rely upon the technology of another company. So this is our proprietary software. It works amazing on your cell phone and a desktop. You will always have access to your business from live and virtual trainings, expert full-time instructors, sales, learn all LPT systems and procedures. I mean, there's so much in here, from your revenue share, your transactions, like literally everything that you need to run your real estate business at your fingertips. And the best part about it, it's a single sign-on. If you have been with other real estate brokerages, other cloud brokerages, you will realize that when you go into the back end, you have to have a passcode for all of those little tabs. We are working on a single sign-in, super easy, super convenient. You don't have to have a whole bunch of different passwords to do the same thing. Now, 2 ways to earn stock in LPT Realty. Yes, you become an owner. For so many years, there are so many agents that spend their entire career preaching the value of home ownership. However, they rent their real estate brokerage their entire life. They pay franchise fees to a brokerage that doesn't belong to them. They are renting those initials. They are renting those colors. You get ownership in LPT Realty in 2 ways. By achievement. What is achievement? You sell some houses. Imagine that. You sell houses and the company gives you ownership. You sell some houses. It's what you do as a realtor. Sponsorship. You help the company grow and the company compensates you by giving you ownership, stock interest in the company. How amazing is that? Let's get right into it. So let's talk about earning equity in LPT Realty with sales. Yes, you sell some houses and you get some ownership. So let's look at the business builder plan and let's look at the broker partner plan, the top banner in blue. So this is not one time. This is not once a year. This is every single year that you are with the company. The company continues to pour into your stock account. They gift it to you. You're not buying this. This is not for sale. You're selling homes. It's what we do as realtors. And for selling homes, the company awards you with stock ownership in the company. So let's take a look at the business builder plan. White badge. You see the number 1. That means you sell your first home of your calendar year. You join the company, you sell a house. The company will award you with 50 RSUs, restricted stock units. When you sell your first home on the brokerage partner plan, you get 100 RSUs. Now, that same calendar year, wow, you sell your third home. Imagine that, you sell 3 homes in a year. The company on the business builder plan will give you another 50. They gift you another 50. If you're on the brokerage partner plan, they gift you another 100 shares of stock. If you sell 15 homes in a calendar year on the business builder plan, now remind you, the business builder plan is a flat fee model. You completely cap out at 10. The company will award you with 400 shares of stock, allowing you to have 500 shares of gifted stock in a single calendar year. Imagine that, just for selling some houses. If you are on the brokerage partner plan and you sold 15 homes, you would be awarded an additional 800 shares of stock. So there's more. On the brokerage power, on the broker partner plan, if you sold 35 homes in that year, that your calendar year, you would have achieved our black badge, which is our highest achievement award. The company would give you 2,000 shares of stock. You notice that it's not available on the flat fee business builder model. This is for the brokerage partner plan. So if you sold 35 homes in a calendar year, in your calendar year, you would have achieved 3,000 shares of stock, of company stock, gifted to you just for being with LPT. And again, this is not a one-time occurrence, guys. This happens every single year. You join in March, your date, your January would be your join date of March 1st, and it would end February the 28th. So you join in April, you would be from April to March 31st. So your calendar year, as your calendar year continues to reset, this continues to reset, allowing you to earn more and more stock ownership interest in the company through selling homes. Okay, so now we figured this out. Let's move on. Let's talk about the black badge, because yes, I touched on it, but let's talk about black badge again. So we already know that you get the 2,000 shares of stock, the 2,000 shares of stock, but then there's more. It's like an infomercial. In addition to hitting black badge at 35 transactions, you get to 2,000 shares of stock. The company gives you your $15,000 cap back. So you have a $15,000 cap on the brokerage partner plan. You hit 35 transactions. The company will give you the 2,000 shares of stock, bringing you to 3,000 for the year, and they give you your $15,000 cap back so that you can power and marketing your business through our LPT marketing department. Personal branding, web design, video storytelling, LPT power mail, just listed, just sold postcards, power packs, yard signs, open house signs, prospecting packs. There is so much that you can utilize that $15,000 for to power your business. And that becomes available immediately upon you hitting that 35th transaction. So let's talk about sponsorship awards, earning equity with sponsorship. I'm going to call the next 2 slides compensation for contribution. Compensation for contribution. As you help the company grow, the company compensates you for your contribution by giving you 2 things: stock ownership in the company and revenue share. So how do we earn stock? This is about stock, earning stock by helping the company grow. So let's take a look. If you are on the business builder plan, this is about the plan that you choose, not the plan that the person you're attracting to the company chooses. It's all about your choice. So you chose the business builder plan, or you chose the brokerage partner plan. You talk to an agent, you share this amazing company, they take a look at it, they decide to join. And if you are on the business builder plan, they join, they name you as a sponsor, they close their first transaction. They have to close a transaction. The company awards you with 60 shares of stock. On the brokerage partner plan, you do the same process. You're excited. You tell people, they name you as a sponsor. They join, they sell their first home. The company will award you with 100 shares of stock. Imagine that. You're simply sharing the company to other agents that really might want to have what you have, all these amazing tools, the technology, the agent choice. They join, they sell a house. They sell a house and you get awarded for attracting them to the company. So pretty amazing. This is how you continue to get stock awards with attraction. Now, this is the part that I get really excited about. If you're looking at this chart and you're going, what is this? I'm going to help make this chart very simple for you. Okay, so LPT Realty shares 50% of company dollar back to its agent owners. So 50% of company dollar gets shared back into revenue share. So what does that mean exactly? Well, let's take a look at this top banner. And we know that on the Business Builder flat fee 100% model, there is a cap of $5,000. So what is 50%? Simple math. We know it's 2,500. So if you were to add this column here would amount to $2,500. 50% of $5,000. If you were to look at the brokerage partner plan, we know there's a $15,000 cap. 50% of company dollar is put back into revenue share. So if we were to do the same, we would realize that this adds up to $7,500. So the company operates at only 50% of the money that it gets from its agents, and he puts the other 50% into the revenue share pool for its agent owners that are helping build the company. Compensation or contribution. So I want to break this down even further because we have these tiers, and you're probably looking at this going, okay, what does that exactly mean? What is a tier 1 agent? A tier 1 agent is an agent that you have directly shared this video with. You sent this video to them. They called you back. They got excited. They decided to join, and they named you as a sponsor. The independent contractor agreement is what all real estate brokerages have to have, according to the governing bodies, that they have to have an agreement with an agent. And so we call that an ICA. So an agent wants to join, you influence them to join, and they name you in that ICA as their sponsor. That becomes your tier 1 agent. It doesn't matter if they became a business builder. It doesn't matter if they chose a brokerage partner. They are your tier 1, level 1 agents that you directly influence to join LPT Realty. Okay, how many tier 1 agents can you have? Well, that's easy. How motivated are you to spread the news of how amazing this company is? How many real estate clients do you want to have? Do you want a career with 5 people? Do you want a career with 500 people? Do you want to serve 5,000 people? It's completely up to you. And as you can see, it's compensation or contribution. The more that you contribute, the more that you'll get paid. So how many tier 1 agents can you have? As many as you are motivated to go out and attract. So what is 31%? Well, we know that $2,500 in this column on the business builder plan is 50% of company dollar. So simple math, break out your calculators. I'll give you a moment to do so. If you were to take 31% and you were to multiply it by 2,500, you will get 775. Okay, what does that mean? So every tier 1 agent that you attract, and if they completely cap, they hit the $5,000 mark, they cap, they sell 10 houses, the maximum that you would get would be 775 annually. This is not all or nothing. and it's not a one-time deal. So in a calendar year, the agent joins, they're selling some homes, they get to the $5,000 cap, the max amount of money that you would receive would be $775. Let's take a look at the brokerage partner. It's the same process. We know that 50% of company dollar is $7,500. Let's take 31% times 7,500. I'll give you a moment. Break out your calculator. 31% times 7,500 equals $2,325, which would be the max that you would earn on a brokerage partner. When the agent caps, the company stops collecting. They're capped. And so you no longer collect. You can earn this if the agent caps out. In most parts of the United States, housing right now is very expensive. An average agent can cap, some agents, if you're in California, you can cap out easily in maybe 3 or 4 transactions. If you're doing $1 million properties, you can cap out in 1 or 2 of these. If you're in maybe one of the areas that the prices aren't so high, you may be 6 to 8 homes. But the average agent on a brokerage partner plan can cap anywhere under 10 homes under this plan. If it takes them a month, this is what you'd get the following month. If it took them a year, you would get this amount sprinkled over a period of a year. It's 31% of company dollar. So I'm going to give you an example of that. On a $10,000 commission check, an agent on the brokerage partner plan, the company would retain $2,000. It's an 80-20. The agent would get paid $8,000. $1,000 would be retained for company operations, and $1,000 would be put into the revenue share pool. If you were to take 31% times that 1,000, your revenue share for that one transaction would be $310. You would continue to get that until you hit $2,325. This is not an all or nothing. If the agent only sells 5 houses and they're on the business builder plan, well, they're not going to contribute $5,000 to the cap. They're going to contribute $2,500. So $1,250 will be put into revenue share. Same thing here. If they're less than a full capping agent and they are only, let's just say, a half capping, you would have $2,250 contributed into revenue share. So it is not an all or nothing. You get paid on tier 1, 31% that's put into the revenue share until you reach the cap. Okay, so I hope that is clear to you. Now, what is a tier 2? What is a tier 3? And so on and so forth. A tier 2 agent is an agent that your tier 1 attracted to the company. They want what you have. They got excited. You set the perfect example. You showed them the way. They joined. Your tier 1 agent joined you, became your tier 1 agent, but they went out, they repeated the process, and they attracted an agent. That agent would become your tier 2 agent. The calculations are figured out the same way. You see the percentages. Your 2-tier agent, he's new, she's new. They're very excited. They want what you have. They want what their sponsor has. They love the company, and they went and attracted somebody to the company. That would be your tier 3. Your tier 3 agent was just as excited. They were happy. They know people, and they had people join too. That would be your tier 4, so on and so forth, all the way down until tier number 7. Now you see this tier number 7 is 20. You need 20 active agents, 20 agents that are selling homes, that sell at least 2 homes a year, 1 every 6 months on your front line, and you would have unlocked all 20 levels of income. Now, you'll also look at this and you'll say, wow, level 7 pays a lot. That's pretty incredible. Why? Because we are a collaboration. We believe in helping people. We believe that if somebody comes and they join and you names you as a sponsor, that you will help them in the process and showing them that they too can attract and they too can receive revenue share and this amazing stream of income. And for doing so, you will ultimately be rewarded by building out your organization. This is an amazing opportunity for you to build out another stream of income. The other option is that you go and you sell houses for the rest of your life with nothing else to fall back on. Or you go sell enough houses, you put enough money in the bank, you put about maybe $1.5 million in a 401k plan to get you about $3,000 a month in income. That is what life looks like if you do not have another strategy for monthly recurring income. This is a perfect opportunity for you over the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years to start building monthly recurring income through revenue share at LPT Realty. This is an incredible opportunity. Most people say that they're not recruiters. I don't like the word recruiter. I love the word attractor. I do believe that we attract our tribe. We have an opportunity to attract people that we want, that we like, that we respect, that we know, that we want to be in business with. If you had a opportunity to go to a new restaurant, you had great food, you had great service, you would share it. If you watched a movie, you were well entertained, it was worth your hour and 50 minutes of time, you would share it. This is no different. It's simply sharing this opportunity of LPT Realty and being very well rewarded for doing so. I love revenue share. I think it is a big deal. Having ownership in the company that you represent is even a bigger deal. Now, being able to build a company, I don't know what brokerage you're currently with, but go attract an agent to that company and you probably get a pat on the back. You might get a Starbucks card. I don't know what you might not get anything, but the company that you refer the agent to is sure going to benefit. At LPT Realty, you are an owner. You not only do you get stock in the company, but the company contributes 50% of company dollar into the revenue share pool for you, its owners. So I love it. This is an exciting piece for me. I hope it's as exciting for you. So one of the things that we do is we want to help you. And again, I talked about, some people say, hey, I'm not an recruiter, I'm not an attractor, I don't talk to people, I'm kind of introvert, I sit in the closet all day, I don't know anybody, I have blinders on, but that's okay. We want to make it easy for you. So what we do is every one of our agents, every agent at LPT Realty has their own attraction website. At the end of every closing, LPT Realty will send a thank you card to the agent that you just completed a transaction with. And they will invite them to take a look at LPT Realty with you and all of your information on the thank you card. So every one of our agents gets an attraction website. So that website will be on this thank you card so that if they do want to take a look, they will take a look and it will pull up your attraction link. I'll just say this. If you didn't like the transaction, the agent was just nasty, unfriendly, and you guys had a big fight during the middle of it, which I hope didn't happen, you can opt out of this. You can opt out of it, even if you like the agent. But this is an opportunity for LPT Realty to help you build that revenue share stream of income. Again, I fully believe in it, very excited about the opportunity. Imagine waking up to $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 of income every single month over a period of time. What can you get at your current real estate brokerage that is anything like that? So let's talk about some major things coming in 2025. The Ascend Initiative. The Ascend Initiative is already on its way. LPT Realty has vowed, Robert Palmer has vowed to be the largest training ground for all agents at all levels. We are very excited about this. We are doing this through the Ascend Initiative. We actually have an ITT Tech University that Robert purchased that he has converted to the Ascend University for LPT Realty. This is going to be amazing, educating and elevating our agents at the highest level. No matter whether you're a new agent, you've been in the business 4 to 5 years, you want to build a team, you want to get into luxury, you want to whatever you want to do, to be able to know that you have a place where you can receive the training, and the agents that are involved in this care about your well-being and want to teach you and give you as much knowledge as possible. Number 2 is LPT and Aperture. I didn't touch much on Aperture, but let me just share this with you. LPT Realty is phenomenal. It has a flat fee model. It has an 80-20 traditional model with the revenue share component. LPT Realty has luxury. Well, I'm super excited to say that LPT Realty has something more. We own a standalone luxury brand called Aperture. Aperture will always maintain its high luxury luster because it doesn't have to be watered down by having average agents join. It is going to be exclusive. It'll maintain exclusivity. It'll be limited. Agents have to apply and qualify to be an Aperture agent. So LPT Realty has the flat fee, has the 80-20 with the revenue share component, and has LPT Luxury. And LPT Holdings owns a standalone separate company called Aperture. This is what's making the Wall Street investors go absolutely crazy. We have a spot for you, the agent, at every level of your business, no matter where your business is. We have an opportunity for you to grow your business within our family and our brand. Super exciting. Number 3, Leads Connect. We know that it can be very costly for agents to basically pay to play. Online leads are expensive. Shuffling through a bunch of leads that you pay for that are absolutely junk leads, fake phone numbers, fake email addresses is not the business. Most agents can't even afford to do so or do so for very long. So we are right now in beta testing on lead sources that are vetted so the agents can sign up for these leads and pay at the closing table, not upfront. I'm so excited to be able to have been able to bring this presentation to you. This presentation has come to an end. However, I'm excited. Now, if you are excited as I am, and you want to know more information about LPT Realty, contact the person that sent this video to you. Don't contact me. Contact the person that sent this video to you. They will get you the information that you need, and you too can join this amazing family. I'm very excited. I'm honored to be able to deliver this to you. Thank you, and I hope to see you. I hope to get to meet you, and I hope you join our amazing family.